Alright, we're going to try this one more time. See how things go. Right now, YouTube's telling me that the stream is nice and healthy. And I want to believe it. I want to believe it so bad. If you missed out on my last attempt to stream, basically I got into I didn't even do an online battle. I just did what is it? The campaign quest battle for Get Stick with Grimgore, and by the time I got to the battle screen, I was only getting maybe 1 frame a minute. It was pretty rough. Almost unwatchable. Well, I mean, definitely unwatchable, but it was bizarre because my audio was still coming through quite clearly, but the visual quality just completely tanked, and I wasn't having any performance issues on my computer's end. So I have to wonder if it was on YouTube's end. But if it was on YouTube's end, then I think my audio would have been diminished a great deal. So last thought is that it's on my encoder. It could have been on Streamlabs OBS. Um, so best thing I can think is to I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it better. Um, we'll see. So I'm gonna go to the laboratory. It's a little thing I've wanted to do for quite some time, and that's to do some peasant killing. That's to do some peasant killing. I'll give them a prophetess of life, whose one job is to keep her peasants alive. So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here. No awakening of the wood, some earth blood, and only earth blood. And I'm not even gonna give her earth bloom. All she has is earth blood. Look, I just took a 1510 cost unit, brought her down to 476. She has one job. It is earth blood. And infantry, you guessed it, peasant mobs. Settings, large armies, lab settings. Oh my gosh, it just totally just deleted everything I was doing. Alright. I didn't want to change the funds. I wanted to keep the... Go away. What? That's not... I'm going to have to set it to custom. That's right. 12,400 is... Oh, good lord. It's 12,400, which is the quick battle economy setting. Apparently isn't one of the options here for whoever knows what reason. There we go. Earthblood. Perfect. And then peasants. We're going to be here a while. Perfect. Okay. Lab settings. Is this no, okay. Oh. We'll go ahead and just make that big. That's a nice round number there. I was hoping I could like change like the unit size. Oh, there it is. What am I talking about? Quintuple the peasants. That should be enough for my computer to melt my computer. Meanwhile, my army. You want to know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I want to see just how many peasants that one Throg, supported by one Mammoth, specifically Soul Crusher, can take. It's the difference between Soul Crusher and War Mammoth with a War Shrine. Speed, leadership, melee attack, melee defense. Okay. Alright. Throg here. Not even going to give him his copious vomit or his fight or die. I will give him Wintertooth Crown. This should be devastating. I'm just putting that out there. Entity scale, we're gonna raise that. There we go. All right, let's just see what happens. Not worth it. Okay, right away, it looked like there was a little bit of a hiccup in my stream. I'm watching on my phone. Looks like it doesn't like going to the loading screen. Something about the loading screen. It's probably that could very well be indicative of there being an issue with my graphics card, honestly, because that's what I'm running my encoder from, is off my graphics card, which is an NVIDIA. Okay. So far so good on my end. Still watching the stream here on this side. We're about to get overwhelmed with peasants. This is going to be great. Starting battle. Yeah, my frames just went to crap. Yeah. I'm getting, I would describe this as about 4 frames per second right now. But it's definitely looking like my stream is getting no frames per second. Looks like my stream is just getting a lot of buffering. That's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to see, yeah, I'm getting low video output again, according to YouTube. And let's see here. I'll take away the HUD. There we go. Just trying to put the camera in a place where it can actually participate and enjoy watching Soul Crusher do its job. Peasants are already running away from Soul Crusher. So this is all, like I said, this is all for science. Not necessarily the peasant killing, but definitely to see what I wanted to throw the sliders, you know, and try to see if I could rule out the issue as being on YouTube's end. I think I've successfully done that. I'm watching the stream sort of from my phone, and I can see that the encoder's having trouble even sending enough visual data to YouTube to send to you all. Regardless of the fact that my Soul Crusher hasn't even made contact with the peasants yet. Well, skulls for the Skull Throne. The cry is out there. Any second now, gonna hit the peasants. Should be a bloody chaos. Yeah. Yeah, it's bloody chaos, alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part. Go ahead and put this one out of its misery. Okay. So, lesson learned there. In as much as that the issue is definitely on my computer's end of things. So I did do that kind of deliberately. Just wanted to see if there was anything on my end that I could control. So I may have to go down to low graphics for the purposes of streaming. Just to see if this will make a difference. And the question's going to be out there, well, okay, so Appius, what kind of graphics card are you using to stream from? Well, I actually have the option to show you that right here. Oops, did not mean to click recommended. I meant to click advanced. So I am on an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 950M. This is, not one of the more up-to-date graphics cards, but I am running the game as well as the encoder from that NVIDIA GeForce GTX 950. All right, so this runs a short benchmark. And we'll do battle benchmark. Give you an idea of what we're looking at. So this is a stream battle benchmark at low graphic setting, in the hope that my encoder will be able to present it to you all and use that as the actual benchmark. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens. It looks like the stream isn't even presenting anything to you all. So this may be the kind of thing where if you're still hanging around, thank you very much for watching this long. I don't know 100%. I have a way to find out. I can see if... Here we go. Here's the battle benchmark. This looks kind of cool, actually. Definitely says, you see the top right corner, I'm looking at, 17, 19 frames a second here. It's actually a fairly cool battle scenario. Okay. Very short, but there's the benchmark summary from my computer side of things. Average frames per second, 18.7. There you go. I'm also watching and listening back to my stream on the side from my phone using earbuds, so you don't have to listen to it. And I can hear my audio quality is basically at 100%. Like, I don't have any skipped audio. I don't have any missing audio. The audio is streaming through just fine. So it's purely visual. But it surprises me that the encoder, which also has to send my audio data out, is not having any issues. So there's that, which is fascinating. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my Streamlabs OBS interface here. It has some notifications for me. And it just tells me that there's skipped frames detected. Some frames have not been encoded. This problem is usually due to high CPU usage or unstable and unsuitable encoder settings. What can I do? Lower your encoder settings preset. Ensure that you don't have any other applications open that are heavy on your CPU. Enable performance mode in the editor context menu. That sounds like a good idea. Editor context menu. Well, where is that? Thank you for sticking with me in the sense that I'm trying to figure this out on the fly. Uh, but this is like one of those things I feel like I can only learn while I am going, you know? Properties. Yeah, so the I'm watching the benchmark, and it's like it's funny because my stream has only now caught up to the benchmark battle, and that's only giving like, you know, one frame and staying there. Um, so it says enable performance mode in the editor context menu. Where is editor context menu? Hmm. Okay, well, I don't need to listen to my own stream anymore. Definitely learned plenty from that. I'm not finding editor context menu, however. Streaming, encoder software, audio bitrate. It's not letting me actually change any of those options. Recording, I'm not recording though. Audio, video. Advanced. Process priority. Video. Stream delay.